For a line to model direct variation, two things are required. The first thing is that it has to go through the origin, and it has to be a straight line. To tell if a line is a straight line, you can visually observe it. In number 1, it goes up 1, over 1, up 1, over 1, up 1, over 1. In other words, it has a consistent pattern. In number 2, it goes up 2 over 1, up 2 over 1, and continues on that consistent pattern. On number 3, it goes up 1 over 3, up 1 over 3, up 1 over 3, and continues on that consistent pattern. So if it has a consistent pattern, on the graph itself, it's a straight line. You can tell if a line is straight also by looking at the table, if there is one. On this, number 1, it goes plus 1, plus 1, plus 1, plus 1. You need to have a consistent pattern in the X column and the Y column. You need to have a consistent pattern showing in number 2 in the X column and the Y column. And once again in number 3, you can see a consistent pattern through the X's and through the Y's. Those consistent patterns demonstrate a straight line. To demonstrate direct variation, you needed a straight line and going through the origin. Well, here on the graph, we can see that the point goes through the origin, and on the table, we can see it goes through the origin because the coordinates are 0, 0 on each one of these. Let's take a look at number 6 now. Of the X coordinates, they have a consistent pattern, and with the Y coordinates, they have a consistent pattern. But does it go through 0, 0? Just because you don't see it does not mean it's not there. It can be there even though it's not visual. Now let's find the rate for each one of these problems. For number 1, the Y coordinate is 1 and the X coordinate is 1. So it's 1 over 1, which is 1. Number 2, the Y coordinate is 2, and the X coordinate is 1, which is 2. On number 3, the Y coordinate is 1, and the X coordinate is 3. So the rate is 1/3 on this one.